Tell me a little bit about your mother, because much like Winnie Mandela during her husband's time in prison, your mother's been a powerhouse in advocating for your father. And oftentimes history leaves out these important women who have a critical role in liberation struggles. So tell us a little bit about your mother and the role she's been playing.
I think if history sometimes doesn't mention the role of such great figures, we as a family will never forget that. And as I said, like my father always, in every single letter, there is a whole page about like the importance of my mother. And you know, he's very romantic, and when he talks about her, you can feel his you know, in his writings, when he talks about her, when we visit him, his eyes you know, they change and they glow and so on, because he understands that if it wasn't for my mother, first of all, the family wouldn't have been able to carry on. You need to imagine, my mother was in her late 30s when he was imprisoned. She had 4 teenagers, and she was in the middle of doing her master's degree in law. She's a lawyer, and instead of, you know, the whole system to collapse, which she had all the right to, she didn't feel sorry for herself. She tried to, first of all, she founded the campaign to free Marwan Barghouti and all Palestinian political prisoners, and then she founded the international campaign, and that campaign became the go-to organization not only for my father but also for all Palestinian detainees. And in 2013, she launched the international campaign to free my father and all Palestinian prisoners. And it was launched from Nelson Mandela's cell in South Africa, and it had prominent leaders supporting the campaign like Desmond Tutu, Ahmed Katrada, Jimmy Carter, Angela Davis, and many others. I think, you know, no words can express the role that my mother played. She represents the Palestinian woman, and I think the Palestinian women, they don't get enough credit for their role in the struggle, in the Palestinian struggle. They are true partners in this struggle, and I truly, like, she's one of the founders of the first women's rights organization in Palestine in the early 80s, and my father used to always support that. And in the parliament, he's the one who initiated the creation of the first women's committee in the Palestinian parliament. I think that she represents Palestinian women, and she's a leader in her own rights, and she taught me a lot. She's very strong, but at the same time very kind.
What's the main thing your mother's taught you as a Palestinian son of a political detainee?
I think loyalty. Her loyalty is just like unbelievable. She's so loyal to our family. She's so loyal to my father. She understood that she has a role in sacrificing as much as my father for the family in order for him to play his role.
Yeah.
Because when he proposed to her more than 40 years ago, he told her that, you know, I'm not going to be a doctor or an engineer. I'm going to be a politician. And the politician in Palestine has, you know, very few options. You're either going to get killed, go to prison, and you know, or if there is a political solution, then we're going to have a normal life. She understood what she was going to, and what she was signing up for. And she thought that this is my role and my part to give to Palestine.